The next thing that we're going to go over is how to pull reports from the POS. First, as always, we have to begin with a manager code. We go into miscellaneous, and now we can go up and find our full reports key. This brings us into a reporting interface, which can be customized from the back office. These reports are formatted so they will print out on a receipt printer. To pull a report, all we have to do is click on the report we want to run, and this one is formatted so it automatically pulls today's information, and all we have to do is click output. This will first of all put it up on the screen, and then we can click print to print it out. Once we're done, we can hit close, and if we want to run more reports, we just go ahead and click on the FOH reports button. To run a count report, let's say you count bottles of beer sold and ounces of draft sold in your restaurant. We can go to beer count detail or beer count summary, keeping in mind that detail shows detailed information of what you sold, and summary is just a summary. So we can click on detail, and we can see that it's automatically filtered for today's session, and it's automatically going to filter out by just the beer categories. We can then output, and then here it shows us we've sold 16 bottles of Keith's and 312 ounces of draft Keith's. We can then print this as normal and close. To exit out of this, all we have to do is click our big exit key down at the bottom, and that brings us back to Restaurant Manager. Next, we can run basic reports to show us how we're doing throughout the day. Again, beginning as a manager code, and then going into the miscellaneous key. We can then run flash report. This gives us a breakdown of the day as it currently stands. Now, keeping in mind that this only shows closed transactions, not ones that are currently open. We can hit flash report, then it's going to ask us if we want to do the main reading or for all orders. These are two of the same, so we're just going to click on main reading, and it's going to ask us if we want to output it to the printer or to the screen first. We can click screen, and then this shows us our day breakdown as it currently sits. We can then either click OK to exit, or print if we want to keep this as a physical copy. And the last report that we can run, we can always run a revenue report from a previous day. So let's say an employee forgot to print off their revenue report when they were clocking out. We can always go back in, click miscellaneous, click our revenues report key, and even employees can do this one. We go up and we find our name, and then we can just say print. Now this one will tell us that the employee is still clocked in. However, if it's for a previous day, then this makes no difference. One of the last biggest features that we have is a training mode. To get started on the training mode, all you have to do is call our support team, and they will copy a training directory over for us, making an exact snapshot of the system. Then we need to begin as a manager, go into miscellaneous, and click training. This tells us we're in training mode, and you can see up at the top this bar is flashing. It's also going to say training, and you can do whatever you want in this mode. Close out transactions, reprint, everything of the sort, without messing with the day's sales. Once you're done in training mode, We can then go back to the miscellaneous key and click training again, and this will say we are back in live mode. The bar up at the top will stop flashing, and we can see our session number 1 is open.